Yo, shout out to the riot, bro. Shout out to the riot. I do it. Shout out to y'all, bro. Y'all got another one. Shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out, bro. Listen, so I seen A Ward versus Rum Nitty. I seen a few battles. I seen Clone versus Dev the Demon. Shout out to Clone. He called it 30. I seen who was it? Mac Myron versus NXT. I ended up giving the battle to NXT because Mac Myron. I think he tapered off when his NXT got better in the battle. And like when you look online, it's pretty much the consensus of what happened. Mac Myron had dope lines. I think he said something dope to NXT. He was just like, "Yo, I'll shoot him, have his head looking like the Warhead logo." Then he had like a Lord Zed line. I thought Mac Myron did really good. I just felt like NXT was just better that night. Sometimes you can lose a battle, but a person not be better than you. Shout out to John John. I think John John said that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. But NXT won the battle, so I want to give him his credit. A couple battles didn't go down. We all know which battles didn't go down. It was Snake Eyes versus Clean Paper didn't go down. Clean Paper did a video at the airport, basically blaming the league. This is what he blamed the league. He was saying like, what did he say? He was just like, "Yo, me and my friends are supposed to drive down to go to the battle. That didn't work out, so then I hit the league up to get a last minute flight. They ended up, booking the flight, but my information is not. They can't find my information. This is through Spirit Airlines. He's trying to get a confirmation. He said he's reaching out to everybody. Nobody's responding. So then he goes ahead and says like, I'm not interested in doing the battle anymore. Maybe I'll release the bars online." He's saying, this is why people get the performances that they get from battlers, is because of situations like this. My personal opinion, I feel like this is Clean's fault, and he's trying to pass the buck of blame because it's like you've already had a month to get ready, you know what I'm saying, or maybe even longer to know how you're gonna get there, so it's like then you can't get there from however you're supposed to get there, and then like you ask for a last minute flight, and it's just like another problem, and then it's like, you know what I mean, it's like now they're getting blamed from it. It's like, Snake Eyes and Tony Bro, they were there, and they're from New York. They ended up, things can happen, but it just seemed kind of weird because it's like he's got a weird interaction with the people at the counter, and then they end up calling the police on him. Police come up to him in the video, and they're asking him if he was threatening people at the counter. He said he wasn't threatening people. He was just trying to make it clear to the battle rap community that it wasn't his fault, and it's just, people don't. A lot of times people just don't want to take the blame, you know what I'm saying? Or just be like, my bad, like something happened. I didn't make it because my plans fell through, and it's just what it is, it was poor planning, it didn't work, and I tried to like make it happen and it just didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? This is my fault. I feel like people need to take fans seriously because you can lose a fan base. And this is what I don't think a lot of people understand. I've never said anything bad about Clean. I rock with Clean, but, it is what it is. I do feel like that's your fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to see that. I wanted to see what you was going to do with the battle with you and Snake Eyes. You had a great battle with Geechee Gotti. You did okay versus A Ward, and I wanted to see what you was going to do. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you. It is what it is. Now, the battle between Rum Nitty and A Ward, I want to go through the first round. I'm hearing a lot. People saying like A Ward died in the battle. I'm hearing A Ward won against Nitty. I'm hearing a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, let me watch the battle. So I watched it. My first impression of it was like, there's some things I didn't catch. I need to watch it again. Watched it again. It's a good thing I watched it again. Bruh. Listen to what Nitty was saying in the first round. He said, "I'm nervous for you. It's about to be a cold murder. Show over. Close curtains. He through. Just watch how urgent I move. I can't wait. I'm about to send your spirit straight out the gate, eh? And it's about to be terminal too." Bruh! Oh, man. He starts off fire, bro. I'm going to give y'all my favorite. Well, we gonna break the battle. It is what it is. So that's how he starts off. Then he says, "You get a razor, so play it cool. He won't make it. If I grab a blade and slash A, he's not available." You know what I'm saying? So he said, if I grab a blade and slash A, he's unavailable. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope. And then he said, "Raise and shoot, hit a punk with a nickel. This is chump change. F a hater. My only target is the paper. It's a gun range. Listen! So it's like, bruh, this is wild because it's like you watching this back, and it's like reminiscent of A Ward versus Geechee Gotti because you can feel the intensity in the battle. So, Rum Nitty, he knows what this means. Like, you going up against one of the best battlers that we have out right now. You know what I'm saying? And he's on the riot. He's trying to make a good impression on the riot. You know what I'm saying? Geechee is his brother. They both Crips. And so he trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get the win for the Crips. And the way he's rapping that A Ward is crazy because it's like, it's not the regular Nitty that we're accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the top 5 performances from Nitty, in my opinion. And it's rapid. You know what I'm saying? Like rapid fire. And it's fire like the whole time. But listen to what he said, bro. The way he's saying it is crazy. He said, raise and shoot, hit a pump with a nickel. This is chump change. F a hater. My only target is the paper. It's a gun range. Turn your B word into a white widow. It's a big strain. Gun butt. Whoop a horse all in the grill. It's a Mustang. Bruh. Shout out to Rum Nitty, bruh. Shout out to Rum Nitty. Listen. Then he says, I'll squeeze and let it bam by the leader. Zulu Nation. He just rap it. Then he says, the boy just lost. If he play the pieces to his chest and I don't just talk, watch how you move, King. You gonna get captured one night and I'm gonna take a horse's head off. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get captured one night, and I'm gonna take a horse's head off. Thought that was dope. The chess game dope. Then he said, he starts getting crazy, bro. And then it's getting dark. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get real worried. You know what I mean? But this is one of the lines before he starts getting like real crazy. This is what he says. He says, silencer. Silencer, N-word, hold that noise. I pulled the pole. He tried to run for the door. Bad choice. I'ma smoke that boy. Then to the Lord is where you going, horse. After one round, like, oh, weird voice. I thought that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Then he said he goes into the NCAA scheme, bro. He goes into an NCAA scheme and it's fire. Listen what he said, bro. He says, I then killed the N-word, who's your teammate? You know, the Hoosiers. He said, I then killed the N-word, who's your teammate? Why would you want to play? Try to duke it out, and that's the sooner you get cut today. A wildcat, split him in half when I bring this razor back. NCAA, you know what I'm saying? You split them in half. NCAAs, you know what I'm saying? Like A Ward, you see AA. That's fire, bro. That's fire. Then he said, bro, I'm trying to watch them all burn. You know what I'm saying? Torture y'all. Someone on his squad volunteered for a wake for his friend because that was one of his boys he lost. You know what I'm saying? Volunteer State, Tennessee, volunteer. A Ward is from Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? And one of the boys they lost. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all tell me what y'all think. So listen, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the craziest lines, like, of the battle. You know what I'm saying? Listen how he set it up. He said, A-Ward be like, you gonna talk to God the whole time and lose the battle to me? No. I'm gonna talk about guns the whole time and you gonna end up losing your life to these. I'm not for play. If you don't get shot, you get knifed today. Go across your head with a wine bottle, break the glass, and leave a Chardonnay. Bruh! It's the way he's saying it, bruh. He's like all up on A-Ward, rapid fire. Like the whole time. A-Ward be like, you gonna talk about God the whole time and lose the battle to me? No. I'm gonna talk about guns the whole time and you gonna end up losing your life to these. I'm not for play. If you don't get shot, you get knifed today. Go across your head with a wine bottle, break the glass and leave a Chardonnay. Like, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Leave a Chardonnay wine, you know what I'm saying? That's fire. So then he says this, listen to this, bro. He said, this can get physical. A-Ward, I really lift and shoot. A-Ward, I'm missing screws. Need to be checked into a mental institution, but that's something I've been admitted to. A-Ward, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's admitted to it. He's admitting to A-Ward. Something he's admitted to A-Ward. Like, it's fire. Then he said, N-word, F Chick-fil-A. Get mad, I'm with the fade. You'll get ripped, broke down, tore up. That was a triple A. Bruh! Sit up to the crossroads, so you know me lonely. So you don't be lonely, and I'm gonna miss everybody. What? Then I think he took a shot at Loso, which is fire, and then he ends the round by saying this. He's like, I know y'all came to see Aaron live, but he was shot previously. You know what I'm saying? So his name's Aaron, you know what I'm saying? Y'all came to see Aaron live. It's airing live, but it was shot previously. He was shot previously. I thought that was fire. Fire round by Rum Nitty. I do want to say straight through. Like, not really any filler, bro, at all. It was just all crazy. I'm not gonna lie, A-Ward, bro. I was feeling like you was gonna die. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you was gonna die, bro. I ain't never seen it, like, bro, him get like that. I thought you was gonna die, bro. So A-Ward hits Rum Nitty he starts off with a rebuttal, bro. And he's rebuttaling. Remember when I told you to remember what Rum Nitty said? Rum Nitty said, I'm nervous for you. He said it's about to be a cold murder. Show over. Closed curtains he threw. Just watch how urgent I move. I can't wait. I'm about to sing your spirit straight out the gate, A, and it's about to be terminal 2. You know what I'm saying? And then A-Ward goes ahead and he says, you said a whole bunch of NAA schemes, but ain't go to college. But if he did, I would show up at the square's dorm, then said, sleep me with the hands. We gonna talk to God, but before the bar, you had to put it in prayer form. But listen to what he says. He said, Shirley, wait. You don't understand. I'm crazy. I'm the terminal one. This grip will send him to the pearly gates. So what? I'm going to give this C-38s. I thought that was fire. You know what I'm saying? Terminal 1, C Crip, C-38. I thought that was fire. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes ahead and he says, when it comes to these rebuttals, I'm down to go. They switched the venue last minute. I wasn't a fan of it, yo. But got to talking to a couple of them bartenders like, man, it's dope. Jasmine, she's a Gemini. Her personality, she can handle them both. And Tiffany's and Aries, I gotta cancel them both. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was fire. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany Haddish, Aries Spears, they're being canceled in public. Well deserved, and y'all know what happened with that. I don't want to talk about it on here, but the video's out. They need to be canceled for that. But I thought it was dope the way he incorporated a current event into the battle. You know what I'm saying? It just shows how great he is. And then he goes ahead and he says, Geechee hit up KP like Riot event. We got to book Ward and Nitty, bruh. But I don't know. In Compton, he was comfortable. They were showing him big love. We got to make him uncomfortable. We can't lose another Crip, cuz. How we going to make him uncomfortable? I got it. Turn it into a strip club. Not knowing the minute I walked through the door, I put 100 in a tip cup. That was fire. You know what I'm saying? Then he said, anything you stay landing to say, don't damage a grave. Don't think A's capping because we in the land of the Braves. I was disgusted how you and Gotti handled the pay handed by Drake. How a grand mistake. I thought you were a single father of the year and how you manage a cake. Watched you vow to another, split the money 50-50. And now you answer the bay. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was fire. Then he said, I said he ain't no man, he a fake. And a follower too. EFB, Writer's Block, Homie, you've been a worker in all of your crews. When they hit my line, I said, bet, it's something I'm honored to do. Grilling biscuits against Mr. Fix-It. What's a hammer to someone that has all of the tools? You know what I'm saying? I thought that was fire. Because he does, like, he's well-rounded. He's got all the tools to, like, get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. A-Ward then said, told him I'm a cook cousins, all the Crips I'm going to do greasy, because Suge didn't do it, Arse didn't do it, Geechee didn't do it. Yeah, this is going to be too easy. You know what I'm saying? John this, he's playing off of that. And then he says, the C's fatal. The C's fatal. Disease is fatal. The C's fatal be in my hand. Monkeypox. They just seen a locked-in war go crazy on Nutty Block. I thought that was dope. And then he started like trying to show people how to rap like Rum Nitty. And I thought it fell flat. He was like screaming or whatever. It was kind of, you made me uncomfortable, Word. I'm sorry. Rock with you. But first round I got Rum Nitty clear. It was a clear difference. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't feel like he died. I thought he was fighting, but it was too much for him. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to A-Ward. So I got Rum Nitty in the first. And then the second round, just like, The second round was kind of cold by both of them, right? Because Rum Nitty, he had another line. So Rum Nitty, to me personally, he's got two of the coldest lines in the battle. He's got, this is one of the lines, but another one he's got, which was the Chardonnay line. That was like one of the coldest lines of the battle. But then this is what he said. Rum Nitty said, "It ain't easy when you trying to snatch respect, huh? This is just a war of conquest, and my fam in it till death come." Like famine. "My fam in it till death come. Lead dump. You will see red. Your vision will go black. And you go from the white horse to the pale one. Get your bell rung. Disrespect. I'll shoot a Christian with a nail gun." Bruh! Sorry. To wake my kids up. Shout out to them kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was, bruh, fire. "I'll shoot a Christian with a nail gun." Like, the way he did it. That was crazy. That was crazy. Then he said, bro, he said, "I'll shoot a Christian with a nail gun. This was hell brung. They was acting like I wasn't finna smoke you, my N-word. Like, you might as well forfeit. And ain't nothing stopping the horses." I was like, whoa, 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 slow it down, like fire. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Yo, I don't know what's going on, bro. It's like people like will invite themselves to your house without. What is wrong with people, bro? Like, don't come to my house. Like, if you are not invited, please do not come to my house. Like, what is wrong with y'all, bro? Like, y'all ever had people like, come on, bro. Like, call or text first, bro. And the answer is still no. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? But shout outs to them friends. Listen, so how I'm looking at the battle, right? I got Nitty in the first clear, right? And Nitty in the second is fire, right? Ward in the second is fire. But I felt like looking at the second round, Nitty started off like kind of like slow, but then he heated up and then he caught fire, right? Whereas I felt like, you know, with the nail gun, like that was crazy. And then A Ward started out and his third like immediately on 10. He didn't even allow Nitty to finish what he was saying, and he just like started like trying to rebuttal him. "Naysayer, gain data. You know, this is for the naysayer." Like he's wilding in a second. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know a lot of people talking about. You know what I mean? And then he had like a dope line. He was just like, "Yo," he was like, how are you living a double life and you broken both?" Fire. You know, he had like I think it was like a well crafted second round, so I had it like 1-1 going into the third. And the third, it gets iffy, right? Because it's like they both had a monstrous third. So like when you look at A Ward's second and then you look at Nitty's first, you like, yo, it can't get no better than that. And then they both give you a fire third, and you don't normally see this no more in battles. You know what I'm saying? But Nitty, he starts off with a rebuttal, and then like let me just say a couple of lines that he said in here. In the third, he was like, "All 3 rounds I'm gonna bring you hell. Infrared, that's 1 dot for A. I'm teaching Braille." Then he said, "I can leave Earth in my sleep like Steve McNair." Fire, you know. And then he said, "The only time we seen Smack at an award show, it was Jada's fault." You know what I'm saying? The only time we seen Smack from the URL at a award show, at an award show, it was Jada's fault. That was fire. And then he said, "Gotti got you under contract. You property of the riot. That's for sure. That's for sure. You looking at the homie like the Django. I ain't never seen an N-word on a horse before. Everybody lost their mind. I lost my mind." You know what I'm saying? Almost fell out the, you know, like the chair. Crazy. You know what I mean? Dope line from Nitty. And then he goes ahead and he says, this is underrated, but it was fire. He was like, 50 clip, slide in the machine, look like a CAT scan. Bruh, wowing. I'm like so impressed with Nitty because it's like, yo, I never thought somebody can just gun line and get this close in a battle with A-Ward, right? A-Ward goes ahead and he has like a great third. He goes ahead and he says, "This is where your career with Mr. Can't Copy Respect ends. Wait a minute, did we just become friends?" And everybody lose their mind. He said Swamp's government 35 times in that battle. I ain't lying, look it up. Up there slinging more pages than cannabis notebooks. I thought that was fire. He said knife out. It could turn a butterfly into a star like a game tattoo. And then he had like a reverse punch that was dope. And then he had like alternate lines. You know what I'm saying? This is alternate at the alternate fire. And then he had like, he kind of closed it out. And he was just like, I'm going to send you back to the Walmart warehouse stuffed in a box, having lunch on the dot. Now you better learn to be the greatest ever at punching a clock. I thought that was fire, bro. He shows you like well-roundedness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can punch with you. I can, scheme with you. I can, you know what I mean? I can get direct. I can do everything. I can freestyle. This is what you get when you looking at like A-Ward. Whereas with Nitty, you looking at an evolution of Nitty, right? So now you got Nitty with the freestyles. You got Nitty with the gun lines, the dense material. You know what I'm saying? And he's got like a well-rounded third. So I'm just like, this is kind of crazy. So if I'm standing there and they've got to, say who won the battle, you know what I'm saying? They ask you like, yo, like who won the battle? My personal opinion, I felt like Nitty did enough to win the battle. You know what I'm saying? So I got Nitty in the first and the third, and I felt like it could be argued for A-Ward in the second and the third. I think he did that well, but this battle, I feel like, is the battle of the year. I don't think anything really came close. I think Danny Myers and Tay-Rock had a great battle, but this is like, if you watch this battle, if you sit down and watch it, like, this is battle of the year. Like, you were seeing, like, I don't know what's wrong with these dudes' brains. Like, for them to come up with this material, the way they perform it, and just everything that they came up with is just insane. You know what I mean? Carefully crafted. The marketing was good for the battle. Like, I had like other reasons why I wasn't like throwing up videos on YouTube or whatever, but I could see things like the marketing was great. A-Ward's marketing, Rum Nitty's marketing. And for anybody that doubts that Rum Nitty is, not capable of marketing, like, he just showed that he can. Not only can he market, he can back everything up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nitty, shout out to A-Ward. I do feel like A-Ward is super valuable. I feel like Rum Nitty is valuable. Whatever they're going to end up doing on the Riot, I'm interested to see, like, for the future. I seen that A-Ward is saying that he just locked in a battle with I think in St. Louis, with a great opponent. So I'm wondering who that is. So shout out to him. I think he's got a bright future. And the great thing about this whole situation for Rum Nitty and A-Ward is that they get a YouTube drop. So hopefully, y'all end up seeing it, get some time. I know everybody busy. I'm busy. But, just sit down and watch the battle. But I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.